Welcome to the Chris Longo Roast. I am your roast master, Dr. Blasphemy, and we're going to start things this evening with a short little video tribute to Chris. And just because it's short and little doesn't mean it's going to be about his penis. Kick back and enjoy.
Well, Chris Longo, you finally made it to Hell City. Up here getting roasted by your fellow peers that you've seen all these years. People that know a lot of shit on you, that have seen you in some very probably awkward situations. Chris, you can out-talk an echo. At Guys Roast in Chicago, Benoit said that you were living proof that Fred Flintstone fucked a rhino. But we like to think that you more of a cross between Ronald McDonald and fucked Barney. You look like a fucking Happy Meal character, dude.
That mustache back. That mustache you had for like 72 years that was in every tattoo magazine. Let that thing go. Come on.
Did you look so much like one of our circus banners that we have hanging up?
Next year, we're not even going to hang circus banners. We're just going to go through your closet and hang your shirt stuff.
I bet when you take a shit, it comes out rainbow swirled.
Our first person to make their way up here is the guy who's put all this together for us. He is the king of Hell City. Let's hear it for Durb.
All right, I want to thank all the fellow roasters up here and all you shitbags that came to see this retard get roasted. Lyle, we got Lyle Tuttle over here, everybody. Yeah. Lyle's the only man in the room here that can donate some blood, and the recipient will go into Alcoholics Anonymous 1 week later. That's great. Looks like you missed the ice capades though with your vest there. And we got famous Eddie Funk, Philadelphia Eddie here. The Elvis of tattooing. Gotta say, Eddie, your pompadour looks more like a pompadome. I expected you to look like Big Bird up there tonight with your yellow vest on, but look like a funeral director right now. We got James Bond down here, Captain Bond. Fucking redneck. With the fucking rebel flag, suspenders, and what are you on a fucking love boat? And little Tommy, I don't know what to say about you, man. You look like a cross between Powder and Charlie Manson. All right, on to Chris motherfucking Longo, the mayor of Tattooville. It is truly a pleasure to stand in front of all you today and say, on behalf of myself, everyone here, we're all friends, fuck this guy. It's official, we're going to change his name from the mayor of Tattooville to the mayor of Talk Too Muchville. Chris here judges a lot of tattoo competitions. It's like a side job for him. We have him here every year judging. But he never quite got it. All these years when everybody's asked him to come to tattoo conventions to judge, he always thought that we were inviting him to a circus, so he dressed like a fucking clown the whole time. You do dress snazzy, man. You dress snazzy. You got matching socks and shoes, Hawaiian shirt with jean shorts. Your fashion sense is one of a kind, man. Actually, no kind at all. The man with 3 bodysuits, tons of tattoos. He has so many tattoos and ink in his body that when he farts out powdered pigment. When he takes a piss, it looks like Kool-Aid.
The $1,000,000 question, do you think he has his balls tattooed? Do you check out Chris Longo's balls? Do you think his balls are tattooed? Yeah, do you think his balls are tattooed? Do you think his balls are tattooed? Do you think his balls are tattooed? What about his balls?
His balls?
Do you think they're tattooed?
It's definitely tattooed, dude. Probably got like flaming eyeballs on him or something like that. Something crazy.
You think his balls are tattooed? You think his balls are tattooed? You got something you want to say about his balls?
I heard they're extremely large.
Are they tattooed, you think?
Oh, I know, yeah, they're tattooed. I heard like little wagging wheels, and I heard his penis is tattooed like an old cannon.
Do you think his balls are tattooed?
Yeah.
Think so?
Most heavily tattooed dude in the world.
Do you think you got him to match his sneakers?
Yes.
Do you think they match his shoes? Do you think they're gonna match his shoes?
Absolutely.
Do you think they match his shoes? Do you think his balls are tattooed?
Definitely. Definitely full coverage on the nutsack.
Do you think they match his sneakers?
Yeah, the orange and pink.
I've never seen his underwear.
No? Everybody else has.
And within all those tattoos, Chris has portraits of other men by his nuts. Other famous tattoo artists like Jack Rudy, Tintin, some other tattoo artists.
Bernie Luther.
Yeah, Bernie Luther. Next, he's getting Guy tattooed on his taint because Guy already smells like shit. But seriously, Chris, you've done a lot for the tattoo industry. The giant tattoo family out there. Consider you a great friend, an amazing tattoo personality. Thanks for getting up here and taking it like a man, because we all know you do that on a regular basis. Roast on.
Mr. James Vaughn is with us tonight. Let's bring James up. Captain Redneck.
This dude over here is probably the best friend I've ever had in this business. Probably the most tattooed guy I've ever seen in this business. And Miss D over here is a lovely, lovely wife. Very good hostess. I wonder how long it took for her to suck his balls. They're so huge. It's like I don't even know if he had a penis or not, because all we can see is his balls. Holy shit! It's the attack of Philadelphia Eddie. I want to go into a screwdriver comb over here.
Are you going to make it to that flight?
It's going to make his hair stand straight up in the fucking air. Oh, Guy Hutchison, I see you come in with a whole notebook full of paper. I figured he'd have fucking painted in a goddamn biometrical code or something. And do it in like 10 minutes. Like, this is the shit right here. I can decipher it real fast. Carrie Barber's son, I don't even know that motherfucker, but I know his mom was hot all the time. Trying to get a job with her one time just because I want to look at her tits. The man with the plan, little Tommy, I've known this motherfucker forever. Come out of sugar tits, South Cackalack. Hey, what can you say about that? I knew when he was piercing his fucking cock all the time. I don't even know if he has one anymore. He's gonna cut it up so much. Fucker abuses his wiener like I abuse beer.
And while we're down south, we might as well grab little Tommy as well.
I'm bringing ready for this. This is a last minute kind of thing. I really don't have a whole lot to say, but I will. I don't even know where to start. He's too fucking pretty to be here. He should be in a calendar somewhere. I don't even consider him a tattoo guy anymore. Wow, holy shit, that's Dancing with the Stars and then some. You are way too flashy, sir, way too flashy. Cocaine and alcohol did a wonderful thing for you, sir. Wonderful thing. Jeremiah, of all people. I mean, who else can say in the tattoo world that rode mommy's coattails to the fucking top? To the other side of the room, Dee. I mean, Dee's just like her old man. Her hair matches her outfit. I thought for a while, you know, Chris was just confused with his bodysuit, changing his bodysuit over and over again, and then I realized he's just trying to match his tattoos to his outfits. It took a little while for me to connect, but about the 30th green suit I saw, I understood. James Vaughn, hands down, what more do you say? It's James Vaughn, bitch. Best friend in the world, next to Mr. Longo, two people that looked out for me in this industry more than anything and anybody. I have nothing bad to say about it. Amen. But I will. You know, everybody wants to pick on him. He says he's from Columbus. He's a dirty-ass redneck. I know. He's mine. This motherfucker's garage is bigger than his house. I am not exaggerating. I have pictures. Go to my MySpace. You can see them. Bigger than his house. This son of a bitch got kids and a wife and a beautiful home with a little 32-inch TV. But go in the garage? Oh, hell no. He got a kegerator, a 70-inch television, hot rods. I mean, that is a true redneck where I come from. I want to grow up to be him. Philadelphia Eddie. I mean, what do you say? You ever listen to Flock of Seagulls? Icon, true icon. I love you guys. I appreciate you supporting everyone here. I appreciate everybody supporting Chris Longo. I've never had a man in this industry look out for me and tell me all these douchebags are worth hanging out with. I appreciate him and love him for it. You're a great friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, a man so old they named a town after him, Mr. Philadelphia Eddie.
When Chris first asked me to come and speak and say a few words at his roast, I naturally said, sure, Chris, I can do that for you. When I sat down and thought it over, I said, Jesus, I better call him. And I called Chris and I said, I don't know if I can make it, Chris. He said, oh, why? I said, I can't think of one nice thing to say about you. Chris laughed and said, you're not supposed to say anything nice about me. I said, oh, shit. That's a cinch then. I'll be there. I see some of the guys were wondering if Chris had his balls tattooed. D. Longo tells me he has blue balls all the time. It's really a pleasure to be here, and my honor to be with so many young and talented tattoo artists. And then, of course, my buddy Lyle Tuttle. Yes. I roasted Lyle Tuttle. I said to him, you're the cheapest man I ever knew. He said to me the other day, he's got a few new things to say about me. I said, geez, I wish I had something new to say about you, but you're still the cheapest son of a bitch I ever met. But Tuttle is my buddy. Everybody knows what a buddy is. A buddy's the type guy goes out on the town, gets himself 2 blowjobs, comes back and gives you one. Hey, Guy, it's good to see you. You're now becoming one of the old guys. When Guy first came upon the tattoo industry here, he was tattooing at a convention. I was standing there watching him, and Lyle come along. My buddy Lyle says, do you see what that guy's doing? I said, he ain't drawing any pictures. He's just putting splashes of color every fucking where, and it looks beautiful. Lyle says, what do you call that? I said, I don't know. Lyle says, let's call it psychedelic puke. And Derp, what a pleasure it is to meet Derp. My teeth are loose, but what kind of name is Derp? I said to myself, boy, his parents must have hated him before he was even born. Then I ran into a tattooer who calls himself Knuckles. He says, that Derp ain't, that's not his real name. He gave that name to himself. I said, that showed there's something wrong with that kid. His real name is Richie, and he looks like a nice Richie. Nice, handsome young man. Stop there!
Another roaster we're honored to have here with us tonight is Big Gus.
Chris, Jesus Christ. I mean, I feel truly honored that you even asked me to be up here. I mean, I feel honored to be up here with legends like Philadelphia Eddie. James, I've known him for a few years. I met him here in Hell City. Tommy, he's a piece of shit. Derp won't stop fucking sending me 20 million fucking emails about fucking sending your pint-sized painting or submitting your Hell City form. I get the fucking point, buddy. You know what I mean? One is good enough. Mass email, I understand. I mean, if you want some mass emailing done, that's the cocksucker to fucking send your email to. You know what I mean? Philadelphia Eddie, I didn't know that there was fucking punk rock in 1901. That's pretty fucking rad. It goes back that far, though. You know what I mean? I met Chris at the Philadelphia Eddie show, and I think you were getting tattooed by John Clue. And Corey Norris, right? No, Corey Kruger, that's right. And I asked him, wow, that's a fucking cool piece you're getting. And it was black and gray. And it was Jack Rudy had done it. Am I correct? Yeah. And I go, you're fucking going over Jack Rudy's shit in color? Dude, he's gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Does he know about that? Well, then it turned into a 3-hour fucking story. And I wanted to fucking walk away about 20 minutes into it, but I didn't know the motherfucker, so I just sat there and listened. He must have been important, you know what I mean? He was covering jack shit. I was like, fucking gangster, you know what I mean? Guy Atchison, I've never, ever had the pleasure of meeting you, and I've always wanted to meet you, but you scare the fuck out of me. You are so fucking intimidating. I swear to God, I tell everybody, I go, I want to meet Guy Atchison, man. But I'm too fucking scared to ask that guy anything, you know what I mean? He's so badass at what he does, it intimidates me, and I'm fucking a gangster from LA. I've been shot in the face, stabbed fucking 7 times, and I'm terrified of a white guy who paints like an alien. But I truly respect you, man. I really do, and I've never met you, and I feel honored to be up here with you. And hopefully one day I'll be able to paint in one of your crazy, let's do ecstasy fucking interstate painting seminars.
We're gonna get Guy Atchison up here.
Glad to join you old guys. Happy to be old with you.
And I'd like to thank Mr. Spam Morrison here for putting on such an awesome show.
Hi, I'm Chris Longo. They call me the mayor of Tattooville, and I'm also known as a tattoo expert online. And yeah, right now I'm getting some rework done. It's by this new guy, Nick Krugkolger, and he's doing some amazing work. So I thought I'd have him rework this piece that I had Jack Rudy do back in 1984. And Then I had it redone by Bernie Luther, and although he worked for so long, I kind of developed this permanent anxiety problem, and now I've got to take Xanax every now and then. Then I had it gone over again by Don Jovi, Tattoo of the Stars, and you know, it looked great, but if there's one thing I like to tell people, you can always improve a tattoo. You know, I believe in layers, the layering process. With enough layers, anything is possible. My disclaimer. I've been a little preoccupied this weekend, so this is going to be short and sweet. You know, it's much easier to roast somebody when you know they're at least part dickhead. And Chris is a great guy, through and through. But let's face it, he can be at least, you know, a kind of easy target. To be so naturally, shamelessly flamboyant. You're kind of asking for it. So I won't dwell on the obvious symptoms of Chris's flamboyance. The shoes, the shirts, some of which I am personally guilty of providing. A remarkable thing about Chris, I made about 18 beers in, is that he somehow manages to get these big name artists to work on top of stuff that was done by other big name artists. That was worked on stuff on top of stuff done by other big name artists, and somehow each of us feels that it's an honor. Somehow he's able to get a guy like me psyched about squeezing some epic design into a little playing card-sized piece of skin tucked in behind his nutsack. On the other hand, only somebody like Jack Rudy can have the honor of having their portrait tattooed right in that spot where Chris's sack rubs against his leg.
All right, we have one more guest here. It wouldn't be complete, so we got the King of Holmes here. Mr. Jack Rudy needs to say a few words to everybody. So, here's Jack.
Okay, yes. Good evening, ladies and germs. I'm so excited. To be woke up for this fucking, this very, very important event here, you know? I tell you, really, it is really great to be here tonight. I would have been there in person, but I had a very, very important previous engagement. Yeah, I had to stay home and rearrange my fucking sock drawer. Yes, boy, oh boy, what a fucking motley crew we've got going on here tonight, huh? I mean, look at this lineup. First, we've got crazy fucking Eddie over here. Listen, I hate to tell you guys this, I hate to break it to you, but this guy died a couple of years ago. Now listen, don't get me started on that fucking cheapskate Lyle Terrell. Although this guy's not dead yet, he just smells that way. Hey, let's not forget Jeremiah Barber over here. Now, a lot of people give him a really fucking hard time, but look, hey, nobody can choose their mom. So okay? Thank you. Then we got over here, not so fucking big Gus, who really is a great tattooer, as long as you want some of that Day of the Dead bullshit. And then we come to this guy, James Bond. Not to be confused with the real Jimmy Bond, who is actually a very talented artist. I don't know this fucking guy, but if he's a friend of Chris, he's in fucking trouble, alright? And last, but certainly not least, we come to D. Longo, Chris's wife. I bet a lot of you guys didn't even know Chris was married. Well, you know, that's because the guy's such a fucking blatant homosexual and all. Yeah, okay, so now we come to the man of the hour. Our guest of honor, an extremely likable man, a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. Hey, enough about Lyle Tuttle already. I'm actually referring to the man who is a pillar of the community. The gay community, that is. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking about Chris Longo. The guy holds a couple of world records, you know? Yeah, like for the most cover-ups of perfectly good tattoos. And listen, sorry I couldn't be there, but I sure hope everyone had a great time at your expense. And I'll get you all down the road on the flip side there, Daddy-O.
Okay, Jack.
I love you!
Jack, I want you to know, buddy, I hold you in a place near and dear to me, right next to the family jewels. You know I love you, my friend, and thanks for your kind words.
But ladies and gentlemen, please stand with me. Give a nice big round of applause to our guest of honor. The lovable, the nice, the North Country girl, Mr. Chris Longo.
Now it's my turn. First off, I want to say, what a true honor it is to be here, to be around people that I truly love and admire, and to be roasted for something that I love to fucking do. I mean, look, I come here, I come to these shows, I see all the different artists, I get so inspired. I mean, this to me, it's such a no-brainer. I mean, I love this, okay? I love to support the artists. It's one of the reasons why I MC these different tattoo conventions, because, look, everybody needs to have support, and the artists need to support as much as they possibly can. That's why I MC these shows. My main goal is to support the artists. You guys are the most important people by far. You come from a long way, and let's face it, you come here out of love for the art. Just like I love the art, and it's fucking my intense pleasure to come here to MC shows, to judge conventions, to be a part of tattoo history. So, again, I just want to thank all the people that I really love and admire, but now it's time for me to get back at some of these fucking people here.
Son of a bitch!
Hey, with Guy, you know what? Guy is a true inspiration. But, truthfully, I think that we owe most of this to DMT. Because without DMT, let me tell you one thing. It put Guy on a plane like there's no other plane. I mean, you know what? Guy looks at things, nobody else sees it, but Guy sees it. For somebody who's colorblind, holy fucking shit. The guy is amazing. All right. Now, let's move on to fucking Lyle, okay? Lyle is actually an alien. Because look, there's nobody alive that can fucking party like Lyle. This motherfucker can stay up all night long, sniffing shit, smoking shit, drinking like a goddamn fiend, okay? He actually's got to be most likely just a robot, because let me tell you one thing. He's good, he'll completely make a complete circle rap, and all of his jokes are good for about a good full day and a half. But then, if you don't reboot the fucking robot, the jokes just keep on going over and over and over and over again. Look, nobody can fucking do the drugs and all this shit like this man does and actually survive. I mean, he's gonna be 78 for God's sakes. Jesus Christ, I'll be lucky if I could go up to the goddamn bathroom and take a goddamn piss when I'm that age. All right. I'm really, truly fucking honored, without a doubt, to be a part of Hell City. Because, truly, Derb, you do your homework, you put this show together. I've never been to any other show where you do your homework completely, you go through every little last detail. You're a true artist, you support the artist, and that's why I support you. I just want everybody to know, I don't know how the fuck Derb ever picked on me to be roasted, okay? But I want everybody to know from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate you guys, and I love you. And it's like, I think to myself, why in the fucking world would you roast somebody who just does something that they love to do? You know what I mean? I mean, that's why I love to do this. I mean, look, yeah, they really love it. But truthfully, you know what? It's a blast. There's so many great people in this industry. It truly is. The one thing that I really, truly admire about different tattoo artists, all tattoo artists, and every artist in general, we're all free thinkers, okay? Free thinkers. And that's what life is about. Most of all, I want to thank everybody for coming to this roast because, look, the honor truly is mine. I want you guys all to know that I'm extremely blessed, okay, to be a part of this tattoo community. And I hope and pray that I can spend many more years supporting the artists, coming to the shows, and especially coming to Hell City. And look, I never discriminate against anybody. I know that the different promoters, they all have their different little quirks, but you know what? I always stay neutral like Switzerland. As long as somebody treats me with respect, I treat them with respect. That's the way that things should be. I just want you guys all to know. Well, this is the last line. You guys are truly special. Tattoo artists, you got a job like nobody else's, okay? It's one of the best jobs in the world. For the simple fact is, you guys change lives. You make people happy. And that is what's most important in life. Making happiness for somebody. Because look, this ain't no dress rehearsal. You know, I tell people every time that I see them when I'm leaving that I love them because you know what? You don't know if you're going to be saying that to them tomorrow. So, with that, listen, I love all you guys and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming here to my roast. I don't know how the hell I fucking deserve it, but you know what? It's truly a privilege and an honor to be up here, and God bless you all.
I just want to say hi, Chris. He's a good man.
Oh, he's been around forever. He's an icon.
He's amazing. Really been thinking about what I want to say to you, Chris, but I love you, buddy. And you're like one of the best friends that I have in this industry, and I've been with you a long time, and you've seen me grow up, so roast on, buddy. We're going to get wasted.
Chris Longo, he rocks, man. He's my best friend mayor in Tattooville. I love Chris. He's great, and I wish him all the best.
I love him. That's all I can say.
Like in a manly way?
More than that. More than words.
More than words
can say, yeah.
Yeah, I want to say, Chris, I always looked up to you as my idol.
Chris, being a Zappa fan, you are the Indian.
Chris, thank you for everything you do. You don't have to do it, and yet you love it so much that you do, and we appreciate it, man. Thank you.